Welcome to Keep It a Brick with Hailey G.
This is the king of the coast. Let's make it official.
We're tapping into the hottest topics in the game.
If you don't know, now you know.
A fresh perspective on culture, entertainment, viral news, and just about everything happening around us.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to Keep It a Brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.
Yo, what's good, motherfuckers? It's your boy, Hailey G.
And it's the man on the couch, cash only.
And welcome to another episode of Keep It a Brick. We in the building.
Yes, Lord.
In the building.
Back in the booth.
Back in the booth. Or
You feel me?
Me back in the apartment. Straight up, back in the motherfucking apartment, right?
Back to the apartment, man.
Back to the
Oh, man.
A quick check-in. How you doing, man?
Oh, good to be here. Let's bring the energy, man. Welcome to Keep It a Brick, people. I am Cash
Yeah,
Only, followed by my main guy, Hailey G. We here for yet another episode. We appreciate everybody that's taking the journey with us, that's listening to us. So, answer your question now, bro. I had to bring some energy.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
It's another week for me. Everything good, man. Everything is day by day. Spring break is actually this summer. We're going to talk about spring break, too. I forgot to put that in there. We're going to talk about spring break.
We're going to talk about it.
Spring break this week. Not spring break. I mean, Easter. Easter is this weekend. We're going to talk about Easter.
Easter is this weekend, but it is spring break right now. That is happening at this moment. A lot of schools is out. A lot of things is going on. But we can talk about that later because we got a topic of that situation going on.
Gotcha. How about you, man? How you doing over there?
Y'all know what it is. You know what I tell y'all every week, man. It's one day at a time, man. And that's really what it is. I enjoyed myself. So I do have a story to tell though.
Story time.
I got a little story time. Sunday I went to the movies, you know what I'm saying? Went to go see Doom Part 2. You know what I'm saying? It was all right. It wasn't for me. That's all I'm gonna say. I didn't go because I wanted to see Timothy Chalamet. Just know that. So I'm riding home. Okay, I'm riding home. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my little, I'm in my little yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're in a spaceship.
I'm in the spaceship, bro.
Yeah.
And so I got a rocket. You know what I mean? If you know what I mean, rocket and turbo. If you dig what I'm saying. So I'm at the stoplight, bro. And I'm like, I'm got my music going, you know what I'm saying? I'm listening to that Future and Young, and Young Metro.
We don't trust you.
We don't trust you.
We don't trust you, bro.
And so I'm at the stoplight, little white kid, and the Honda pulls up next to me. All right. So, again, I'm in that rocket, rocket turbo, man, turbo rocket, man. And motherfucker, I press the gas and you hear that gone. This motherfucker had to burn rubber to catch up with me, bro. And I laughed I was so high in the car, I just laughed my ass off. Like, I thought that was the funniest shit. I was like, damn, nigga, you gonna kill your car, bro. Trying to keep up with me. You gonna break your leg trying to kick it how I kick it.
For some of them people, bro, it's you started it.
How did I start it?
He just pulled up from what you told me.
I just pulled up, bro. I pulled up and he felt threatened by my car. That's it.
You intimidated the little guy. So
he intimidated himself. Don't play yourself. Stay in your lane.
When you tap that gas, I know it picked up. You feel me? It
automatically it was gone. It was gone. I left him. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you lost. That was it. And then he decided to
leave it at that. You lost, bro.
I left it at that. I'm like, bro, I'm going. Next thing you know, you just see him just burn rubber to catch me. I was just busting up. I'm like, oh, this boy, he's serious.
You finna drop the whole engine in that bit.
Man, he about to kill his whole suspension. Anyway, but before I'm good. So I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm loving life. But before we get deep into this episode, we got to get the pleasantries out of the way. This episode is brought to you by Irie Breeze Barbecue Sauce. Irie Breeze Barbecue Sauce. Damn it, get the sauce. I know y'all out there barbecuing. It's springtime. Spring break is cracking. I know y'all out there grilling. So make sure you stop and get that Irie Breeze Barbecue Sauce. Make sure you hit up IrieBreezeBarbecueSauce.com. Deb Sweet Treats. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the old school candy, cookies, cakes. Pies. Holidays is coming. Easter is upon us, folks. Get them motherfucking sweet potato pies. I know you motherfuckers like sweet potato pies. Pumpkin is not the choice, but go to Deb's Sweet Treats at debstreetshop.com. That's Deb's Sweet Treats.
Shout
That's
out to
Deb's
Deb.
Sweet Treats at debstreetshop.com. Last but not certainly least, Z Sounds. You know what I'm saying? Where we get our beautiful podcasting equipment and use for most of our shows. Z Sounds is it. That's where it's at. ZZOUNS.com. All right.
Get your equipment, people. Go get some
equipment. Go ahead and get that equipment over there. Anyway.
Before you start, let me switch what I'm doing.
Okay.
Now start, bro.
Okay. There's war in the streets, damn it. I wanted to say there's war in the streets. I'm starting off like that. First of all, I'm starting off like that. It's war in the streets.
Let's go.
It's war in the streets, man. Crazy thing is, man, it seems like the relationship between Future and Drake is officially over. It's a lot that's been going on this week, and that's just one of them. It's crazy, right? But Young Metro and Future drops an album this week called We Don't Trust You.
We don't trust you.
We Don't Trust You. Okay? If you remember, Drake had turned around and confronted Young Metro subliminally on social media, calling him the tweeter and deleters. That's what he called him. Looked into the camera just like this.
With the glasses.
Tweeters and deleters. And then, because Metro did tweet, out like, hey, I felt like Heroes and Villains should have been nominated or won something or won an award, but instead Her Loss won instead. And I love Her Loss. Her Loss was a great album. Heroes and Villains was a great album as well, though. A lot of people kind of overlook that Heroes and Villains. But I'm giving y'all a little bit of backstory. Just a little bit.
I appreciate that. Man.
You know what I'm saying? Also, there was a little bit of turmoil because of Her Loss. This all ties back to Future, where What a Time to Be Alive 2 would have been out instead. So Her Loss came out first. What a Time to Be Alive 2 was put on the shelf. Future probably didn't like that, which I don't doubt. So at this point, there is a beef amongst us at this point. Civil damn war
has begun.
Yep.
People.
And I just want to let y'all know, Black Panther has come to fight with the tribe. He has shown up and come to fight with the tribe. And who I mean by the Black Panther, I'm talking about motherfucking K-Dot. Now, I know y'all haven't heard this song. Like that.
Future Young Metro.
Future Young Metro. And if you ain't heard this song or heard this diss from K-Dot, K-Dot, you've been under a rock. That's all I'm going to say. You've been under a rock, you've been smoking crack, or you've been in the coma for the last couple weeks. Because it's been only a week, and this shit right here is like hot. This is like scorched earth.
Off the press.
Let's
get into it. You ready?
I'm ready. I just wanted to give y'all that backstory. Go ahead.
First and foremost, people, like I said earlier, Civil War has begun, and what it has brought into the world of hip hop is that spirit of competition once again. Now, where do you decide to sit amongst these three artists? Is where you decide to sit. I would like to say first,
yes, sir,
that I'm glad it happened because I was tired of Sexy Red. And there's no slight to her, but I was bumping Sexy Red, and I was like, "We got nothing up for nothing for the dogs out here."
Right?
You feel me?
Yeah.
And then we get 12 o'clock on a Friday. We don't trust
9 o'clock. Oh wait, hold on. 9 o'clock on a Thursday for me. Go ahead.
Okay, we get. I think it's track 6. Like
track,
that.
Yeah, like that.
It's an old 3 6 Mafia sample.
Actually, it's more than that.
Yeah.
So let's break that down before I even let you get deep into that. That's also an Easy E sample,
Mm-hmm.
which is from Michelet, who sings "There Once Was a Thug from Around the Way." Easy. That was the song. That was Easy E's track. But somebody else also used that, which is a group I remember back in the day. I believe their name is Hardline. And that's where they go. That's where they got the dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
That's so it's a lot going on right there.
Yeah.
All right,
It's a
continue.
lot of confusion with that. A lot of people are confused about that sample.
No, I just
But
want to. That's why I want to throw that out there. So
you
yes, 3-6 Mafia. Yes, Easy E. Yes, Hardline.
and Wayne,
Yeah,
DJ
Wayne
Jones.
did use it somewhere.
Yeah. So yeah, track 6 like that comes out. You know, we hear what Pluto has to say, Future has to say. But then on that second verse, it's like Kendrick came out of nowhere. And when he came out of nowhere, it was like, oh man, what the fuck's gonna be said? And
Oh, he
Kendrick
definitely
dropped.
came out of nowhere.
And Kendrick bombed on everybody. Drake, Cole, and whoever else felt like they needed to say something to him. And
I
mind
don't
you,
even think that was Kendrick Lamar at this point.
who do you think it was?
I'm going to say that was Kung Fu Kenny. Kung Fu Kenny, the Black Panther, have came for war.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Came for war.
Now, let me ask you a question about this. You feel like
Yeah.
anybody needs to respond?
All right, deep down, I know in my soul that Drake isn't going to respond the way I want him to respond.
Mhm.
I want full-fledged combat, damn it. Like, I want full-fledged fucking lyrical combat. Kumite style, damn it. This is what I pay for. This is what I want. Give me what I want. But I know he's not going to do that because that is not his style. Unless he's a subliminal guy. He is. You gotta figure out and connect the dots on who he talks about. Like it's the first 48.
So we might not
I would love for him to respond though.
we may not get a 8 p.m. on Rosecrans from Drake.
If we get an 8 p.m. on Rosecrans, bro, that shit, I'm here for it. I'm here for the fucking competition, bro. Like that's what I'm here for. I mean, yes, J. Cole got to respond too because you've been saying you a problem,
Yes.
and he is. He is. But here's the deal. Now you got to show and prove. Now someone is challenged. So remember, he said that. I remember what he said that ain't no kings. That you know what I'm saying. That he gonna take the crown and crush it and all this other shit. Now you got to show and prove, bro. You got to show and prove, Cole. And I think he can do it. I think he can do it. Now I'm not saying that he gonna kill K-Dot, but I think he gonna scathe him a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? There's gonna be some lyrical kumite, and I'm waiting and I'm here for it.
Man, you speak about it like Kendrick is motherfucking Thanos or something with the Infinity Stone. Hold on,
I ain't
man.
saying that.
Now,
I ain't
listen.
saying that. I ain't saying that. That's why I
Everybody
said he may
knows.
scathe him.
Everybody knows now. You know, in the sport of this competition, pick a side, people, and stay there. Because ain't no switching. Now, listen.
Yes, sir.
Future, I appreciate what you've done for hip hop right now.
Also, real quick, I want to say that you predicted Future because you asked for Future to drop an album. That last episode, you was like, "Yeah, Future good." When we was with Prince, shout out to Prince. You was like, "Bro, I need Future to drop an album." That's exactly what your ass said. Your ass spoken into existence. So I want to thank you for starting Civil War out here, Professor X ass motherfucker. You.
I think we have to pick a side. I'm already seeing where your allegiance resides at, though. You know,
I have no side.
If this battle was to be chosen,
the side is the side of hip hop and competition. That is the side I am on. Because I'm listening to all that shit.
I'm going to listen to all of it. Yeah.
I'm listening to all of it. I don't give a fuck.
You got any rankings when it comes to those three particular artists?
I do. So, in my eye, personally, if we talking catalog, and we talking, if we're talking catalog and motherfucking awards, accolades, you know what I'm saying, all that shit, it goes Kendrick, Drake, and that's like a 1B. Nigga, you understand what I'm saying? But 2, and then motherfucking J. Cole in 3rd. Because I want to say this, and this is a point I proved to you earlier. If let's say, so everybody's like, oh, you know, you were saying earlier when we was talking about it a little bit, like I was, you know, outside the podcast, that oh, J. Cole should be, you feel like J. Cole should be at the top.
At number 2, yeah.
At number 2.
Yeah.
And you feel like Kendrick should be at
number 3. Yeah.
Correct. So you already know who's this number 1.
I mean, come on, the boy.
The boy.
You feel me?
And that's cool. I feel like but I kind of disproved that because I was like, look, if we put Kendrick Lamar's first 3 albums against J. Cole's first 3 albums,
I get what you're saying.
Kung Fu Kenny wins. Flawless victory, my guy. Like straight up. Flawless victory. Flawless victory.
2014 Forest Hill Drives, I think they get a couple of punches in. You ain't fall, because on that album, that's when we get J. Cole saying that on the West he's the best. You know, so hey, we got some deflections.
No.
Yeah,
that is what I mean by flawless victory, though. Yes,
no,
Forest Hill Drive. Forest Hill Drive is a great album, but it ain't killing To Pimp a Butterfly. It ain't killing To Pimp a Butterfly.
You ready?
It ain't.
Here go with it. I think that's where, you know, shout out to you too. We've been getting a lot of feedback lately. I like it.
Yeah, and a lot of hate. We appreciate the hate too.
And here go where I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from.
Okay. Go ahead.
My order was Drake, Cole, then Kendrick. And here's why. Kind of like with my stance with Eminem. Being that I'm from the South, a lot of us are not, I ain't gonna say, because I listen to Kendrick. Can't take that away from that. I listen to Kendrick. I will bam Kendrick in the car. But a lot of people ain't saying put that new Kendrick Lamar in the South.
Fair.
So that kind of takes away from his lore to me and his position, because I'm like, yeah, not only they listen to him, he's like almost like an Eminem. Yeah, y'all can acknowledge the fact that he's great, but you're not around 10 people telling you to put the same album on.
Right. No, I get that, because that's one thing I will say, that Drake is very, and this is when you kind of like, you don't want to say he's pop, because it'd be like, damn, that's fucked up, because he you know what I'm saying, he does his thing, but he's popular. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he's popular. He has a very popular fan base, a broad fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, even old white ladies like Drake.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Old white ladies. I like that new Aubrey Graham album. You know what I'm saying? That's the bee's knees.
I can hear that in the future.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just being 100 with you. That's the bee's knees. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see white folks. And then what I mean by white folks, older white folks. I need to listen to that Kendrick Lamar album about being black.
And he won a Pulitzer. So,
and this is that's why I say one, bro, because Drake ain't got no Pulitzer. J. Cole ain't got no Pulitzer.
For me, you gotta understand.
Kung Fu Kitty.
And I understand where you're going with that, but who's been on the run of hip hop like Drake? Come on.
That's true. And Drake is on a Beatle and on an epic Beatle type run. 100. That is no lie.
Basically,
a pop run though.
You telling me because of the accolades that Drake is a LeBron at best?
Oh, see, you just turned it into a LeBron
No.
situation.
I'm just saying you said
Nah.
because he
We
has
ain't
the
doing that.
longevity. He has the longevity of the game,
You
but he doesn't have all the accolades. He doesn't have all the championship rings. Kendrick won. He wins a Pulitzer and
listen. We talked about. We also seen the GOAT comments that y'all made. We gonna, you know what I'm saying about like, there's no greatest of an era. There's only a greatest of all time. There's only a GOAT, one GOAT. It can only be one GOAT, and I respect that opinion that person said. Shout out to that bricklayer. You know what I'm saying. You know, appreciate that. But in this situation, man, it's hard to choose. I'm not gonna choose. I'm here for the spirit of competition.
true. Shots fired.
You know what I'm saying? Shots have been fired. I'm a little disappointed in Cole. I thought J. Cole would be on his bike pedaling his ass to the motherfucking studio to get this shit going. I need a Drake out here sending subliminal messages on Instagram and social media. Fuck that shit. Get in the booth.
Oh, well, Drake stayed on stage. That can't nobody fuck with him.
Get your ass in the booth. I don't want to hear that shit.
Drake doesn't have to respond with me. He doesn't. Drake,
get your ass in the booth. No, he has to
respond.
respond. No, you responded to all the. So here's the deal. This is one thing I could say about Drake in his situation. He's never really been challenged like this lyrically, except by one person.
Kendrick.
No,
Who?
Pusha T.
Kendrick tried back in the day. Control.
They control. So here's the deal about Control. Control turned out to be something different. Niggas have to go back and rewrite their lyrics after that. You know what I'm saying? After he dropped his shit. He can't see, and that's the thing. That's why I fuck with Kendrick, because he comes in dropping bombs, bro. He ain't coming in this motherfucker to play. He ain't coming in this motherfucker to make friends. He is coming in here to viscerate. To viscerate his competition. Number one. None of them other two niggas don't got no fucking killer instinct. They go back, they make up, be friends with the niggas, do shows with motherfuckers.
Again, my dog is calling these boys LeBron out here, man.
Bro, I'm not calling them nothing. I'm calling it what it is. And let's be real. If we talking about some real shit, we talking about some real shit.
Cool. Cole has to respond. Because this is where Cole has to show and prove. And show and tell. Okay, you saying I'm the best? Well, let's respond, Cole. Let's go ahead and put yourself on that mountain and let them know that I can't be fucked with. And I've been saying that.
Right.
It's his time to shine, I think. You feel me? Drake, we know what Drake gonna do. Drake gonna do what Drake usually does: win the battle.
Subliminal. He gonna win the battle. He gonna win the battle with subliminal shots. I said that wrong.
He's gonna win the war, not the battle. He may lose the battle. He wins the war
with subliminal shots.
Yeah.
If he comes out with an 8, like you said earlier, at 8 p.m. on Rosecrans,
come on, man.
I think that's gonna be the title of this one. I think that's gonna be the title of this episode.
Okay, here we go predicting this shit on 3/27, people, 2024.
8 p.m. on Rosecrans. I'm telling you, if it happens, and it's a possibility, I just need it sooner than later. Because the longer this shit sits, the better it looks on you niggas. That's all I'm gonna say. Get it together. Get your asses in the studio. Get in the motherfucking booth. Get in the booth.
Oh man, listen. We made a lot of noise on that one, man.
Yeah,
we'll come back. We'll double back in a week or two about that one. We made a lot of noise, man. So lately, there's been a lot of chatter about this recent document series, a Nickelodeon series, Quiet on the Set. Have you got a chance to see that?
I've watched all 4 episodes.
I didn't get to all 4 episodes. I made it to 2. I went to sleep, but I was like, God damn.
That shit was wild, bro.
Nostalgia ain't feeling so nostalgic now.
Possible.
Especially,
I look at it like this because they really talked about Nickelodeon shows and like all that, and Drake and Josh and all those shows, and they were created by a man named Dan Snyder, who was also on Head of the Class. He played on a show called Head of the Class a long time ago. So, and he made some big stuff. You know what I'm saying? Happened. Now, because watching this, they were like, "Oh, well, Dan Snyder was like basically a dick. He was a horrible person to work under." You know what I'm saying? A lot of his stuff were like really sexual innuendos, and I'm like, okay, I can see that now watching it now, but as a child watching those shows, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even like watching all that, bro, and shit like that. I didn't think of that. I always thought of Nickelodeon like as that gross show because motherfuckers are getting slime most of the time.
Slime you out. Keep going.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying?
Slime
Like
you out. Nah.
right. You're getting slimed out in here, you know what I'm saying, on Double Dare and shit, or just random times and random moments. So I thought it was just like, all right, cool. This is up Nickelodeon's alley. A messy, you know what I'm saying, piece of shit place. Who knew that motherfuckers was out there getting sexually abused and verbally abused and they're breaking fucking child labor laws of acting and shit? Who knew that?
Yeah, man. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. You watching that document. So just from what I've been watching on it, what I've seen, I was always taught kids where to be protected and stuff, and to see these kids being left and going through what they were going through. Like you said earlier, when we were kids watching that, we just seeing it from a kid's point of view. Nostalgia ain't so nostalgic no more because when you look back at it, you're like, yeah, that don't seem right. And now you can't go back and watch the show with that innocence that you had as a child.
Right.
You know,
because now it's always going to be like, well, damn, is that like one of them jokes? Like to see fucking Ariana Grande like suck her whole motherfucking toe. That was weird. Her trying to get juice out of a potato. Her pouring water over herself trying to drink it upside down. Like that shit was crazy. And then to hear about like Brian Peck, you know what I'm saying, Pickle Boy. The dude who played as Pickle Boy on all that, who ended up turning around and, sexually assaulting Drake Bell. You know what I'm saying? From Drake and Josh. Like, bruh, like, and another thing that happened today was Keenan came out and spoke. He spoke out and he said that he didn't even know anything about that stuff was going on because he had left Nickelodeon at that time. He was gone doing his own thing. And he said Dan Snyder only had like a created by credit for Keenan and Kel. He said he never had to interact with Dan Snyder.
Well, it's almost when you look to the black kids on the show, the black kids from the shows, it's like we just got y'all for diversity.
Basically, he didn't like black kids. That's the thing I got from that. He didn't like dealing with the black kids because even what was her name? I think what is it? Giovanni, the girl named Giovanni. She was in all that. I can't think of her name though, but Giovanni. But yeah, she even felt like he was just not cool. You know what I'm saying? Like the girl from the Amanda show, the black girl from the Amanda show. She was just like, he was a dick. He was a dick. He was rude and all that shit. So it sucks to, I guess as they say, to meet your heroes somewhat. One of those type of moments.
It deflates everything.
Yeah. It just kills. Like I used to love Nickelodeon as a kid. Love it. I used to watch Nickelodeon every week. Watching Snick. Watching fucking all that, watching Cousin Skeeter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro.
Cousin Skeeter, look at the name. God damn.
Cousin Skeeter.
It makes it, see, now as an adult, like you said, we don't get these as a kid, but as an adult, you can put into like, is that what that means? Was that a sexual?
And the crazy, I don't know, I don't think so. But the crazy thing is, I can still watch these shows today.
You think you'll be comfortable watching the shows still?
I don't know, because they're part of my childhood.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, they're part of my childhood.
In comparison with the show,
I would probably watch it, but I would also like those certain ones. I'd probably be like,
might need to skip.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. In comparison with the show, I thought about the R. Kelly situation when they was talking about kids and all of this and stuff like that.
Correct.
And I was like, who do we blame in these situations? Like, I would have to put blame on the parents. Like, anytime anybody's telling you to leave your child and their safety, and you just willing to do it, you have to look at the situation from a point where, like, that's strange.
Mm-hmm. I can see that, but I can also see the other side of it, because a lot of those parents, when you like, again, that's why I implore you and really to watch the
The
last
rest
two
of
parts. Yeah, because they talk about how they used to like ostracize the parents. They would make the parents feel like they were being weird and like they were going to take their child's opportunity away if they didn't like just back off. You know what I'm saying? So they kind of like, not, I wouldn't say threatened, but gaslighted them into thinking this is normal and this is okay.
Yeah.
And they're going to follow suit because why? I love my child and I want to give him or her the best opportunity he possibly can get.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do? You're going to shut the fuck up and you're going to sit back and you're going to watch.
All behind the price of $1?
Some people, hey man, we see people do it for less.
That hurts.
I'm just, hey, you want the cap or what? I mean,
for
shit.
Less.
It's just some motherfuckers do it for less.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers will do it for less, bro. So you got to really look at it. The price of fame is high. The price of fame, man. The price of fame is high, brother. But anyway, speaking of price of fame, man, Diddy home. Yes, Puff Daddy. Brother Love.
Brother Love, people.
Brother Love. Home was raided due to sex trafficking allegations here in Los Angeles. His Los Angeles home and his Miami home. Children arrested. Well, not arrested. Detained.
Just cuffed. Detained, yeah.
Cuffed. Yeah. You know, they got to search the house. They got to make sure ain't nobody up in that motherfucker doing what they supposed to do, you know. There is a ongoing federal investigation at this point.
I would just like to throw out. Once the feds get them phones, they ain't returning them.
Bruh. Not only that, he sold all of his TV shares. All of his shares to Revolt TV. Revolt is no longer under his ownership at this point, allegedly. There is an anonymous buyer who bought it. And that is that. So we'll see what happens to Revolt.
Oh, man. This is serious for Diddy, man. Like you said, his sons were cuffed. People that were in the house were cuffed. I don't think nobody was actually arrested. They were just detained for the time being.
Yeah.
I heard it was something to where they made a jet, one of Diddy's jets, turn around and land, and he wasn't supposedly on the jet, but he was registered to be on the jet and stuff like that. TMZ is on everything. Just go to TMZ.
Man, you celebrities can't do shit.
You don't know who's hired by TMZ that's around you now. Because TMZ getting everything.
How the fuck they getting everything? They get all the dirt, bro, before the shit even hit the fan. They get all the dirt.
TMZ is a hell of a goddamn.
Y'all niggas is nosy.
Celebrity fucking paparazzi, all this, man. So they get their shit. They get their job done. But to Diddy, a lot been going around, a lot been circulating Diddy's character and his brand lately. So
again, you sold Revolt. They got rid of you on Ciroc. No more De Leon. That's done. Shit. You got Albie Shore coming after you now. Talking about that you poisoned him, allegedly.
Shit's crazy, Diddy.
It's getting wild, Diddy. It's getting wild. And you out here supposedly in the Bahamas with motherfucking Meek Mill.
Take that.
We'll see.
Oh, the new thing. You heard the new thing, man?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
I'm like,
somebody trademarked it, bro. Somebody has trademarked No Diddy.
Out of Philly, I think.
A dude out of Philly who started it has trademarked No Diddy. So I ain't gonna say that too many more times because I ain't got no money to pay him.
Okay.
He got nobody to pay him, bro. But I don't think you can. I'm like surprised he trademarked that though.
I mean, it's kind of like the bling bling situation. It's smart.
It was smart.
It's smart. Like, you know, that's the next wave of what's going to be said. People are actually taking it over.
Shit, Mason Cameron said it this morning. I mean, we'll said it the other day on It Is What It Is. Shout out to them over there. Yeah. He turned around, Mace popped that like, yeah, no Diddy. And I'm like, oh damn.
Okay.
Fam ain't even been raided for 24 hours. But no, he is not in jail. He's he just under federal investigation of sex trafficking. We'll see how it goes. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. Anyway, we are at the middle plugs.
Let's get it done, people, man. Shout out to all the bricklayers out there helping us lay this foundation at which we call Keep It a Brick. We appreciate everybody that takes their time to listen to us, that's liking, that's commenting, that's subscribing. We appreciate all you guys. Make sure you guys keep checking us out at Instagram at Keep It Brick. Make sure you guys follow us over there at Facebook also at Keep It a Brick. YouTube, Keep It a Brick Podcast. Make sure you guys like, comment, hit the bell notification, subscribe. Make sure you guys tap in with us. You see we tap back. You know, haters included. We love y'all too.
Haters included. We love y'all.
We love y'all too. And for for the ones that just like to listen to podcasts, we are on all podcasting platforms. All podcasting platforms where you get your audio. So check us out at Keep It a Brick, man.
Yeah. Right? Hey, man, you heard the man on the couch. He didn't set it off. So he set that off. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. You know what? Another thing I appreciate you, since we talking about documentaries and all this stuff, man. The Freaknik documentary is out.
It is finally out.
It is finally out. I watched it.
Where was it out at?
It is on Hulu. Okay, so if you guys have Hulu, I advise you to get that ad-free version because nigga, them commercials is long. Okay. Them fucking commercials is long. I don't have to pay for Hulu, so I'll stick to my ads and I'll deal with it. But that's neither here nor there.
Mom's in trouble.
Man. And so I ain't gonna even lie, because this was me the first 30 minutes of the motherfucking thing. Where's the ass and titties at? That was where I was at. I'm like, I want to see motherfuckers. Man, I'm trying to see what that was like. I ain't never had it like that. You know, I'm trying to, I'm trying to see what that feels like. You know what I mean? Again, just seeing it because they had 21 Savage. You know what I'm saying? You know your number one person that you dislike, the number one rapper you hate. They had 21 Savage, and they were talking about the history. Like they mainly talked about the history of Freaknik, and Freaknik didn't start out like that. Freaknik was basically a black college spring break. That was it. It was black college spring break. Motherfuckers turn around and barbecuing and just out there having a good time. And then the next thing you know, motherfuckers just out here just raunchy and fucking on the cars, raping bitches, doing all type of weird shit. Freaknik.
What a time to be alive,
boy.
Listen, so with Freaknik, I'm on the younger side. I don't really know too much about it. Just hear what I hear from now. You know what's going on with it.
Yeah.
I would like to. I think I would like to experience what they talking about because there's a lot of hype surrounding Freaknik in Atlanta in that time because it's Atlanta, right?
Correct.
In Atlanta, the city of Atlanta at that time, and the way they hype it up is like you motherfuckers sound like they was having fun. You know,
and when you see those videos though, Cash, like, bro, they were really having fun, bro. Like, people just out there partying, drinking, eating, shaking ass, fucking up traffic because nigga, they was creating traffic because niggas was just driving around in circles. It got bad because it was spread out through the whole city.
Yeah.
So they had to figure it. And since they couldn't monetize it, what you do, you destroy it. And that's what they did.
How did they go about that?
Well, they went about that by, with traffic ways and arrest. And they was really trying to get rid of that shit right before the motherfucking Olympics came. Because, the Olympics was coming to Atlanta in 96. So.
Atlanta. Yeah. I see what you did there. You know what I hope, though, when it comes down to Freaknik? I hope my mama wasn't in there. Shit, God damn it, Mom.
Right? Popping it wide open in motherfucking Daisy Dukes. They talked about those as well.
Come on, man. That's like finding out your mom got OnlyFans now.
Lord have mercy.
So, Freaknik, shout out to Freaknik, man. Hopefully something like that can happen again that I can attend.
Bro, I got one thing for that last comment.
Jesus!
Man. Good Lord. I didn't need to know that. I didn't need
I
to
would
know
like to
that.
attend such a big event, like everybody just having fun. Let's go. The whole
I
city
mean, I'm
having
with that. I'm with that. As long as mom, you stay your ass home.
Oh yeah, mom, stay home.
You
It's
stay
time for
your
the
ass
kids to
home.
have their holiday now. Come on.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
feel
There
me?
it is.
So
Oh, that's wild. That's wild. But again, check it out. It's on Hulu. Again, y'all get some time, and y'all let us know what y'all think about it. But again, if you're going in there and expecting to see titties and ass within the first 35 minutes, you are sadly mistaken, and do not waste your time. That's all I'm gonna say.
skip ahead, people.
Skip
Skip
ahead.
ahead.
I mean, there is some titties and ass in there, but not enough to do anything.
Easter is this weekend, man.
That is correct.
Easter is this weekend. It's kind of strange. This is why I wanted to bring it up because it's strange. I never heard of Easter being in March.
Well, there's been a couple of
It's been a
Easters in
couple.
March.
I don't
Yeah.
remember them. This is the only one that's significant to me because I knew it was happening. You feel me? Like Easter's the only goddamn holiday that moves around, ain't it?
I mean, yes, either in March or April.
Yeah. Easter just like a badass stepkid. You can't know who house you're going to. You going to your mom or you going to your dad. You know.
Yeah. It's kind of like daylight savings time. You never know when it's coming.
Spring break is upon us, man. Hopefully you guys are out there enjoying your spring break, enjoying your families, enjoying the kids if you have kids. Hope you guys are being safe. Protection always, people.
So
Hopefully you guys are enjoying it.
I want to ask you a question. This is off the cuff, and we didn't talk about this. But I heard about this on the news. In Florida, in Miami, like you can't come. I think it's like you can't come down there for spring break or something like that.
I don't know. I don't go to Miami for spring break, bro.
Oh man,
I'm in
no,
Florida.
I know.
You feel me? So
I feel you.
out of towners and stuff like that, people that's not from here go to like Miami and stuff, bro. I know where to go. I go to other cities and stuff, bro. So I don't know what's going on in Miami. I'll have to check that out. I got people down there.
Yeah,
So
definitely
I'll
check that out because I mean I thought they had it to where in
they
Florida
they go to South Beach and I guess it's beaches all over Florida. People.
Yeah, in South Beach they like, yep, you ain't coming to fucking do that shit here.
They don't know how to act when they go down there, and it's never the people that's from home. The people that's from Miami don't even go there for spring break.
That's wild.
That's
what I
crazy.
hear. That's what I hear. Everybody leaves actually, from what I hear.
They go other places. In Florida, you got too many options to go for spring break. It's too many like hot zones where you could go. You could go either from Miami or you go to a Palm Beach. You go to Daytona. You can go to Orlando for spring break. You go to Tampa for spring break. St. Petersburg. It's different options. You could go Fort Myers or something like that. We have different places.
I've heard of all those places that you named in Florida. Never been to any of them. Swear to God.
All of them. Every place I just named.
Yeah.
It's a different world.
Yeah.
Trust me. You go.
That's kind of like California.
Yeah.
It's kind of like California. California is somewhat similar to that. It's like LA is different from the Bay. The Bay is different from, like Central. Central is just weird. Like them niggas is just weird. And then it's like you have some people who in like Inland Empire and shit. Like it's just they're all different. Definitely different.
You know how you gonna know the difference between the sections of Florida? Pay attention to the jury and the fucking hair. The more south you go, the bigger the jury, the more wilder the hair. You feel me?
Do you mean wild, such as like them big ass, thick ass wicks, my boy? Or are you talking?
We look like Super Saiyan about this bitch, yeah.
Niggas be out there looking like straight Kodak, man. Like young Kodak out there, boy.
Y'all guess that's an out of towner statement. Y'all thinking that's a Kodak thing. It's not a Kodak thing.
No, it's not I know it's not a Kodak thing. That's what I'm just saying. Yeah. I know it's not, but motherfucker who made, like, man, he didn't even make that popular. He came out with like a little curly nappy ass little fade, and then next thing you know, he had the wigs. You know what I'm saying? And now, I don't even know what the fuck he got now. I don't even know.
We go through phases now here. We might switch it up. You feel me? So
shit, you see me, I'm growing my shit out. So,
yeah, me too. Growing my shit out. Back.
My shit out.
Kobe Bryant's parents selling his 2000 championship ring.
Yeah.
How you feel about that? You think the parents are falling on hard times?
Well, before we even get into that, that's possible, right? But another thing I want people to understand and know is that Kobe wasn't on the greatest terms with his parents before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? They had kind of fallen out because he had married. Allegedly, they had fallen out because, he married Vanessa, and they haven't been the same since. So I mean, that's one, right? Two, Kobe's gone. And as much as this is something that you have to learn about, like death and shit like that, because a lot of people see again, but what a lot of people don't understand about that is that you never will understand until it happens to you. Until you experience it, you will never understand it. Never. You will think it'll always be something different, and it's not. And he's gone. And that's the sad part about it. He's gone. He did never have the chance to rectify his shit with his parents. You know what I'm saying? And make up for that shit. You know what I'm saying? He's gone. It doesn't matter. If they could be on having on hard times, shit.
Yeah.
Wasn't like Kobe was giving them money. Wasn't like he was out here taking care of them. So he may be on hard times. And this is not the first time they didn't sold something to Kobe's also.
Mm-hmm.
This is so I don't this is what I don't understand with the whole like the whole controversial shit of it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I get it, it's Kobe shit. Yeah, they could give it to his wife, but they not because they don't get along. So they would rather hurt her or hurt, you know what I'm saying, and do this than you know what I'm saying, do the other thing.
Maybe Kobe left it. Maybe Kobe gave them the ring just in case they ever did fall on hard times.
Absolutely, and that's a possibility too.
So we have to add that in there, factor that stuff in there. Do you think it would be other ways for them to have generated money, such as getting involved with a docu-series about Kobe's life growing up, his early years and stuff like that, or trying to do something to where his likeliness and image can be put out there for profit again, but by them.
I mean, it's possible. I wouldn't. I mean, I believe that they will eventually do that. I believe that's something that can happen. I'm not sure if it'll happen. I don't know. I mean, because here's the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure a Kobe movie will be made one day, right?
Or inspired.
Or inspired, or whatever. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
Who does it or who benefits from it, I would hope would be his children, right? That goes without saying. But more than likely, to answer your question, it'd probably more than likely be Vanessa. That would be the smart bet. Vanessa gonna, because she is his wife. And what people don't understand is when you're married and you die, your spouse gets control of what happens to you.
What they call it, an estate.
That's his estate. Correct. Not your parents. And it don't happen that way unless you're not married and you don't have a child. If you have a child, it goes to the child. If you don't have a child, then it goes to the parent, or it goes, you know what I'm saying, to the next surviving relative. This is how inheritance works. This is how, those things work. Just giving y'all a heads up. So, again, more than likely, Vanessa became control of his estate.
Kobe didn't like you? I don't like you. You get nothing.
And they didn't get along. I'm telling y'all. So she like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna start. It's me now.
I'm tired of this, granddad.
Well, that's too damn bad.
I brought that up to bring up, since we're talking about the money, man.
Yeah.
How would you feel, my guy, if your spouse was withholding money?
Ooh. That is a good question. Well, it depends. Like, is she withholding just because she just like, She's
I
an
got you.
entrance sitter?
You need an example.
Yeah, I need an example.
Here's the example.
Okay.
Let's say you was doing an interview, a random interview on the street. Somebody came up to you and be like, "How much money do you have in your bank account?"
Got you.
And you say something like, "I got do the bills this month. I got $2,200 left."
Yeah.
And they ask your lady, "Well, how much money do you have in your bank account?"
Mm-hmm.
And she tells you, I have around 75 grand.
I want to know where the fuck that money came from.
You know, you feel me?
I want to
And she
know. I just
tells
want to know where you
now
come.
you
I
know
just
that-
want to know where it come from. I don't
Let's go scenario. Let's go scenario.
Go ahead.
She tells you, you don't remember I told you my dad gave me this money for our marriage?
It gave it
But she
to
never tells you that though. She never tells you the part about her dad giving you. She should tell you, I told you. But at this whole time, you've been being the provider. You've been getting no help, no thank yous.
I mean, here's the deal. Probably would feel some type of way. Because that's something that I feel like you don't have to hide. If you love me, I mean, and when I mean if you love a person, you know what I'm saying, you loving them unconditionally. You're not loving them for what they got or what they have or what they can do for you. Yes, those things happen and it can make a person love a person because of that, but that's not why you love a person.
Yeah.
You love that person because of the simple fact you can't be without that person. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, this is who you want to be with. That's your solace. That's your peace. That's your shit. So, but to have all of that, and I say all of that, to have all of that, the first number one thing y'all gotta have is trust. So at that point, the trust is broken because you lied. you didn't have to keep that from me.
Yeah. What else would you lie about? What else would you hide?
Right.
Damn it, are you a superhero at night?
Right. I mean, if that's what you're doing at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. We're not shaming sex workers here, but I'm just saying.
Did you say sex workers?
That's what I call them, bro. I respect their trade. I respect their trade.
They're superheroes.
I respect their trade,
superheroes, man. But listen,
hey, man.
Man, so yeah, I think I feel betrayed. Like, damn, like, well, I have 75.
What?
And I'm over here.
You tripping? Like, straight up.
We'll talk about contingency plans. What is your exit?
Right, because that at that point sounds like an exit plan.
Even what was the exit? What was
75, and that's why I kind of look at it. That's what I mean by the whole trust situation. You feel me? Because it's like, bro, you out here holding 75 racks on me, nigga. You about to bounce, especially if we not married or anything like that. Oh yeah, you out. You know what I'm saying? But if we married, what's yours is mine, and what's mine is yours, I guess. Shit.
Hey, man, before you leave, leave
me
something on the dresser. That's me.
That's
you
it.
better leave me something on the dresser before you leave, goddamn.
Some lunch money, nigga. I need $100, nigga. Shit. Don't give me no $30. That's what y'all niggas don't want. Shit, I want $100 too. Anyway, that was a good one. And we are at the M Plugs, folks. M Plugs. So make sure you follow us again on Instagram at Keep It a Brick. Make sure you follow us on Facebook at Keep It a Brick Podcast. YouTube. Make sure you hit the like, the subscribe button, the notification bell. We dropping shorts. We know that y'all like the shorts, so we're going to keep dropping them. We're going to keep dropping them. We're going to drop some more and keep on dropping them. And we appreciate y'all comments, your love, your hate, your comments about sports and all of that shit. We love it. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate all the bricklayers out there who do take the time out to watch and listen to the show.
Appreciate you, man.
We really appreciate y'all. And please, do not forget, you can find this podcast on all audio podcasting platforms. So make sure you get your fix. Other than that, we are out. And we'll see y'all next week.
Yes, sir.
Y'all better listen up closely.
You know we ain't holding back.
Can you feel me?
Now, it's time to keep it a brick.
Is that clear? All right, yeah.